So what we're doing right now is we need to create a the tier list. We are. I'm not gonna put it on stream. We are. This is. Okay. Okay. Tier list for dry brushes. This is a dry brush tier list. Best ever. Dry brush. Then this is like, yeah. First dry brush. Okay. This is mid. This is. Okay. Then this one is almost a bit too much. And this is what do you call this one? Better than nothing. Okay, lackluster. Whatever's, I guess. Forward dash mediocre. Oh, that's so good. I guess mediocre is okay. 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 That's fine. Okay. So Guile is mediocre. Or okay. I think Guile's okay, right? Because Dawson is okay, actually. Honda is okay. I think Gal is mediocre, Dry Brush. For you is this. I think so. We're doing the okays first, okay? This is this. Mind you guys, this is the very easy one. Okay, the top of the top. Okay, then you got Ken here, and then Luke. Okay, this four we know already. This four does not need to be discussed. Okay? Okay? We know that four. Okay, so now, yeah, no doubt, you know? So now this guy, his dry brush is whatever's. It's like he just does it and does a double put the boom. It's only +1. What the fuck? Shit's fucking weak. No. The dry brush, whatever the fucking common is. Yeah, I don't want to put fair because nothing about dry brush is fair. And also the Honda is pretty fucking good for Honda, you know? But if you rate that shit, the Honda is not the fastest too. It's okay. Same as Dawson's and Ryu's and Rashid's. You know? Like, those are sick. We know these two. So now let me just see this. Oops. Let me see. How do I do it? Boom. Let me just see this. So I want to see the dry brushes. Bro, look at this dry brush. He's gliding, bruh. Bro, this man is ridiculous. I just don't know if I can put it with Luke and Ken. You know what I'm saying? This is on a different level. Like, you feel me? Like, let's figure this out first. Oh, no, what I know what you guys are saying, but I'm saying like this is like I don't want to sound like I'm a Honda fucking up player. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying I know that man is dry brush is kind of real. You know, right? With an extra tier. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. The dry brush is nice. Let's not. Okay, first of all, we're nowhere close to the final product here. Okay, we're just still figuring shit out. Okay. Okay. So I feel that Honda should be here. I feel that. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if we should create another one because I can see that his dry brush might be the same level as these motherfuckers. might be. Okay, it's just a different flavor, you know. But now we're gonna do a few tests. So the JP one, because would you really put JP's Dry Brush fair, bro? Like, I understand it's not the best dry brush. It's not. But for some reason, that shit hits motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? There's just nothing, but like, but it looks so bad. But it just works. Like, look, no. His dry brush is full screen, and he creates an extra step. See? The distance. Yeah, I know. That's just fucking stupid. And then also, how come we can do this? How come we can do that? This? How come we can do that? You know what I mean? They be doing that shit to me. I think counter hit, huh? I don't know how to do it, but that's what they do. What is this plus? Plus 12. Oh yeah, that's right. So it has to counter hit. Ish. Yeah, it has to counter hit. So now, let me just test one more thing, a second, before we go back into our stuff. Counter hit only. Yeah, 15 frame dash, bro. 15 frame with the button. That's 15 frames. Same as everybody else. But this shit, bro. Why does he have that, my man? Bro. Why do we have this character in this game? I'm sorry, but this motherfucker, I just cannot put anything fair with JP. It just feels criminal. Okay? Motherfucker got a better dry brush than Cammy. Just think about that. Let that sink in. That Zoner got a better dry brush than Cammy, bruh. Kimberly and Chun. Just like, let that sink in real quick. Okay? Like, I'm just saying there's something wrong about that picture. Okay, so now we're gonna check Chun-Li, and then we're gonna go back to the tier list. Okay? Didn't SF4 Seth have the same issue as being broken? No. He's broken, but he has the least life out of any character in Street Fighter history. And he's not brain dead easy. Because there's only 3 players in the history of that game that actually made that work, that character. Like your normal school bus driver cannot play Seth. Okay? Like the pizza delivery guy is not a master with Seth. Okay? But the Walmart cashier is the best JP in his area. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I mean. Okay. No, it didn't do some shit. Okay. Yo, this dry brush is whack. What the fuck are we talking? Look at this. Look at the dry brush. Man. Bro, this is not fair. What is this? You can see the age. You can see the age in this bitch. You can... Bro. This is impressive, huh? Let me just remind you what the fuck is happening with this motherfucker, okay? I don't even want to pick this. Let me just pick this guy. Let me pick Gal. Let me test Gal real quick, okay? That is mediocre at best. But... Oh, yes, that's a good dry brush. Oh, no, this is okay. This is okay. This is okay. See, this is better than Chun-Li's. It's clearly better than Chun-Li's. You can tell. This is okay. Yeah. Gao is better than Chun's. Right? You can tell this is clear. At least we actually now we can see the progression. Okay, so Chun-Li is here. Now we put Gao here. We're not sure about these two yet, but we're gonna check them. These are, I think we can all agree about this guy being here, right? I guess we can put JP and OK for now. Okay, for now. But I would not put fair because, you know, it's not. Because this, so now we're gonna test a few. Okay, how about Cam? Are we sure about Manon being whacked with that? Or have we like, are we sure about that yet? We don't know about Jamie yet. We don't know the Jamie yet. Anything that's been put here are the ones that we know or check. We're still gonna check every single one of them. Yeah. So I don't play it now, so I would not know. Oh Jesus Christ! I just stop with this bitch. Jesus Christ! You call that a dry brush? That is not a dry brush. That's like driving with no license. You know what I'm saying? You cannot drive. Like, that is bad. That is just terrible. What the fuck are they doing? You know what? Let's go back in this shit. Put this bitch here. Wait, is Zangief one bad then? Bro, I think Manon is terrible. I don't, mind you, I don't really play Zangief, so how would I know? Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Yeah, they're grapplers, I know, but you can't say grapplers when you got Honda fucking flying. You know what I'm saying? You got JP fucking has a better than a rushdown character, and he's a zoner. You know what I mean? Those fuckers are just privileged. Oh, this guy's decent. This is okay. That's okay. This is okay. That's okay. See? This a good one. Right? This is okay, right? Can we agree? So can we agree that Ryu and Gao has the okay one? Better than Chun-Li for sure. Is that acceptable by the people? Is that acceptable by the people? Right? So I think I don't know where to put JP, bro. He's definitely not better. He's better. He's better drivers than this guy, but he doesn't have a better driver here. But I don't have another tier, so I have to create another tier. Right? Oh, sorry. What's this? How do I delete this? I guess doesn't matter. I just put this up. Yeah. Like, I just don't know here. What do you put this? JP. That's it. That's it. No. If JP is this. It's slow in the middle a little bit, but his buttons can make it accelerate. But then the short distance is 15 frames, right? It's the dash is 11 plus 4 frame jab. And then it travels full screen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in between, you know? So it's either like hella bullshit fucking fast or like all the way up there. Yeah. You know. He's top of okay. So I just put him here. JP. Yeah. You know? I think this is good. And then we place this. We gotta put this bitch in Discord too later. Yeah, Ryu and Gao has pretty balanced one. Right? I think so. You just put JP because my man, bruh. Honda. That fucking guy is driving a Corvette. And you know, then you got Jury and fucking DJ who got the degenerate shit. Okay, here. Oh! I love this, man. Dude, this is a grappler we're talking about. Okay, okay, okay. Let me just... Who? Chun-Li? Where do I put Chun-Li? With Zangief? Huh? Make sure to replace Chun with Gief? Wait, Chun has worse? No! Because she can do Fireball and Dry Brush, that's why. See? Yeah, but her driver sucks. That is true. That is actually no. You know what? It's true. It's true. It's true. We're not gonna lie. And that's the only thing good about her driver brush is that. Yeah, that's what they do. See, that's the only thing they got going. You know. But then so that Zangief can do shit like that. You know? No, we're doing both. We're doing the options after the with dry brush. So you gotta talk a bit like this. It's dry brush. It's gonna be like the 70%. Just the all of the just the dry brush alone is the 70% of the decision making process. Okay, the options afterwards, you know, just adds up on top of it, but it's not the end all be all of it. You know, it's not the majority decision maker. Well, but for what reason is why? It's because how good your dry brush is what's gonna give you more opportunities to use those options. So if you're let's say your dry brush is absolutely shit, but then your options are great, it does not matter, right? Because you might not even get a chance. That's why you don't see a lot of Chun-Li dry brushes, because her shit is bad. So she needs to set up a situation where she can dry brush. Same thing as like when she knocks you down mid-screen, whatever. That's the only time she gets to do a dry brush. So it's very specific. So that's why her dry brush is not that good. That's why I just put it mediocre. It's a dry brush plus it's a dry brush. Then that's the main factor is the speed and whatever the fuck it is, you know, what how it looks, whatever the fuck, right? Distance, the short distance burst, long distance travel, you know what I mean? The acceleration, and then the 30% would be the options after it. You know? Hey Nat, hello. Right? I think that's decent. So we just put these guys there. See, look. I think the Zangief. Manon's the worst. Because the Zangief can at least glide with the wind, bruh. Like, look. See? At least that's a threat. That's a fucking threat. That? I mean, not that one. How do you do the other one? Not that one. See, that's a threat. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a threat. Yeah, so, and also, mind you, Zangief's dry brush is meant to close distance and also the short pokes and shit. So I think his is mediocre. And Manon just has the worst. But anyways, we will move on from that. Because we need to check the other bitches. So let me do Lily. So we can see where we currently at. Wait, are we okay with Zangief being mediocre? Right? I think Zangief is mediocre. He's Chun-Li. Like, he barely gets it, but when he gets it, he has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Manon. I don't even know why she uses bar to dry brush. Because I know what's the purpose. Is the dry brush cancel why she got them things. Hey Nat, what's happening? What is this? What is she doing? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello? I'm sorry. Okay. What happened? What's happening? What's up? What do you guys think? Is he okay? She's definitely not okay. Have you guys seen the review? Okay, so now this is where it gets tricky, right? What does she get out of it that's special? Man? Yeah, what does she get? Wow. Her overhead. This? Come on, man. I'm not, nobody's saying it's bad. She's not, we're trying to decide if this is gonna be at the top of mediocre, right? Because this is clearly better than Chun's, right? Or it's gonna be like better than Ryu or Guile. So we don't know. But I do think it's about the middle. Because she also has SPD, you know, in a way. But, so, yeah, I think so. I think so. I think to be fair. So, we got that. So, let's just do, just for comparison, right? Because this man, you can just see. You can just see it's better already. It's way better than her. Mind you, she got this, you know? It's better than hers already. Like, but I see why it's better. It's definitely better than Chun. So now we need to put her here. I can see where actually this guy's better. I don't know who's better here. I guess it's not in any order. You can put Honda here actually, but and just call this something else. What do you call this? Oh, I got it. We got it. We got it figured out. Don't worry about it. That's the best one. That is accurate as fuck. Okay. Okay, so now we figure out the other. What do we do? No. Okay. Let's not do NRS. Okay, we gotta call it something. Something is a bit off. I do not know. What's a better adjective for this? We got cheating with a little bit of emotions, right? Cheating, bitch, motherfucker, what the fuck, shit, fuck, you know? But this one, so without using it to change the name, this one. So I need to change the name of this one as well. Like, you know? I guess God tier. Here, let's make it simple. This one, unfair. This one's unfair, pretty cool. Yeah, unfair is great, actually. It's a good word for this. Unfair. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So now we are up to do what? Who's the next one? Kimberly? The Kimberly. I've never actually seen that much Kimberly dry brushing too. Like because she does it usually on your wake up as an Oki, right? Oh my god, I love her walk speed, dude. Look at her walk speed. It's so nice. And then just the character design, like how she looks, okay, not the archetype. It's so good. Like, very well made. Like, you know, the animations, the hair. I just love it. She's very well made. Her driver, she got. So her driver has slow acceleration, right? But the end burst, it's super fast. Look, see, that's like at an end burst. So this one is insane. Like, I think this could be like, this is hella sick. Look at this shit. But she doesn't use it. This is what's crazy. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. It's like, what do you guys? She doesn't need it. But it's hella good. You understand? This dry brush is so good. It shits on Ryu's and Guile's. And it's better than JP's and Honda's. But she doesn't use it. This is, guys, look, this is better. Come on. And then, if you want to talk about what she gets out of it, come on. You know what I mean? This, she got the sauce of the dry brush. Dude, I wonder why they don't use it. What? I guess she has a run already. And she only runs here too. And then, dude, imagine that. You can't check these things. You ain't checking this bitch, bro. Because she can do certain things. How do you do that one? Yeah, you can do those for the break, kind of like what Ken is doing. And then they get to check your drivers and you do that. Man, I need to play this bitch. I'm gonna play her for fucking take her to master. And do all the scrubby things. It's gonna be a fun activity, actually. Yeah, but that, yo, her drivers is better than JP's and Honda. It's just not being used. But it's really good. It's really good. I hate that vacuum truck thing that cleans the road. They always make a mess. Like in some areas, but and always super loud. Like, I would tell him, excuse me, I'm streaming here, please. You know, but doesn't listen. Always has to time it in when we're talking about something important. Okay. Okay. Alright. So now, what do we check? We check these guys? I haven't checked these guys. The Marissa one is kind of insane, too. Yeah, that's right. The noise suppression was great then. Okay, so now we do this. Okay, I know your driver, she's not as fast as others. But have you guys played against a Marissa and you guys have experienced the bullshit that comes along with it? Like, after every knockdown is a decision for your life. And don't forget about that. Okay? Like, don't forget about these things that, like this character is an abomination. Okay, I'm just saying. Who made that decision? What is that +4? Yeah, you put this on the Ryu, huh? But damn, it's so good though. That's hella far. Yeah, you can't check it. It's not primarily just the driver, too. It's just that character is just super strong. So she gets to do these things. But, and she doesn't do that raw like that. She chases backdash too. Yeah, like, you know. Like, she's hella sick. Yeah, yeah, actually, where did we put her? Where did we put her? Is what Ricky calls. I would like to play Marissa, but she's kind of ugly. What an excuse. So, where do we put her? She's definitely better than these guys, huh? Or this. Maybe here? Like.
If you've come to fight, then fight.
I think this is the right place. I think so, guys. See Ricky talking shit. Look at her character. Where is she sitting? Next to Zangief. Yeah, it looks right. Damn, this might be the most accurate tier list we've ever made together. Okay, we gotta check Blanka, Jamie. I think she looks really cool character. But, you know, she's not the character I would play though. But Blanka now. Dude, Blanka's Dry Brush is insane, bro. This might go with the big boys. Ugh. I'm just letting you know, guys. This motherfucker can teleport. He gotta teleport. Do you guys understand? This dude can teleport. Cheater for sure. Cheater. Let's not. Don't get it twisted here. You wanna talk about privilege? That one is privilege too. That. The driver's just insane. You can do short ones, far ones. Like, look, you can short. The most complete. I think, yeah, he had the most complete. And you can do far ones, mid-range, like, you can do that. Actually, you can put this motherfucker in the cheating category, you know? Like, that's the best one out of that. But this one by far is the most complete driver I've ever seen this. Like, super complete. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. The most versatile driver by far. Look at that. He's so far. You know what I mean? So I'm having a hard time figuring that out. Because like we know jury's broken, we know DJ's broken, but what does DJ aside no DJ for sure. But like let's see the jury. The jury we know, okay? Now we can try to compare jury and Blanka. Okay? Jury's is so insane. But what's good about jury is that if you decide to jump this and she, you know, when she's dry brushing, she can automatically uppercut you, right? Right, that's really good that comes along with it. And she has dry brush overhead, she has low, she has a lot of shit. So obviously it's fucking S tier, right? So I don't think we can put Blanka there yet because we need Blanka to be compared to Ken first and Luke. Is he has better drivers than Ken and Luke? No, don't know. Broken? Yeah, broken instead of God tier. I agree. Who do you think has a better drive rush? Ken or Blanka? Ken does it? Really? Oh yes, you have to run, huh? And do this. Yeah, but that's not what Ken does. Ken is one of those, like, think about you're trying to protect your house, right? And that Ken is a burglar. Well, if he gets in, he kills everybody in the house. The dog, the cat, steals the TV, your pets, the fucking painting, you know, like kidnap your kids and wife. Like, you want to prevent him from coming into the house. So that's why there's a big difference, you know what I mean? Like, there's something different about this guy. Like, the fact that he could break and do these things, bro. Yeah. The most effective dry brush in the game when it comes to actual, like, things that he could throw out is super practical. It's so simple that it's just one or two. And look, and then let's not forget what Angry Bird is doing, right? Like that, you know? See that? That's Marvel movement right there. So that's why we got that dude here, right? So far we got these two. Obviously we don't have Luke. We don't have to check Luke. We know broken. We didn't over it as well. Just crouching, strong, and mash shit. But can we all agree? But now we're only discussing is where do we put Blanka? That's the bug. Yes. Usually we have a priority level, so we put like P1, P2, P3, or T1, T2, like tier of like urgency or like the priority of the bug. Man, this one is for sure a P0. Okay, this is a showstopper. You know what I mean? Like the whole project stops because this shit is not fixed. One of those. Yes, Blanka can do it all. This is what I'm saying. We're trying to figure out where does Blanka fall in this category. Where is Blanka? Here or here? Yeah, Blanka got the Hot Wheels, bro. I think in the middle. Yeah, but his command grab is a hop grab, anyways. I think I think JP has a better than Honda. I think so. I think you can argue that as well. It's just that I actually okay. I might just throw it out there. DJ has the best drive rush, but his options after it is not really that real. It's not that good. Like okay, when jury gets in, it's a situation like you're in super danger mid screen. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fucking danger. When you have DJ drive rush towards you, sure it's annoying but he ain't that sticky. He's not that sticky. He doesn't like stick to you that long. So I do think Jury might be a better overall because there's an overhead, a lot of plus frames after the fact, and then a fireball up close. That's just. I mean, you guys tell me know. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. And then you know what? For the meantime, let me try Luke real quick. Just everybody don't feel like they got left out. It's close. I'm saying it's one or two. It doesn't matter. If you say DJ has the best one, no problem. No problem. Yeah. Never mind. Why you even bother? Why you even fucking bother with this fucking guy? He has everything already. Why even give him some screen time? Where's this? Yeah, pick this guy. You already know about Luke. Why do you even bother testing him? Okay, well, this one it says. Is it this one? It's a bit short, you know what I mean? I feel like this one lacks a lot of love. Yeah, I know this one. For sure. Okay. Okay, that's cute. Okay, that's cute. Like, but that ain't special. Wait, does he get faster if he drinks some Red Bull? Overall, what happened? Yeah, this is pretty good too. No, because it's because of the button. Wait, he has an overhead, right? Oh no, this is good. No, this is good. This is good. Yeah, no, this is good. This is definitely good. Does he get faster when this? I can't notice. I don't know. It looks like it at least. But I'm not sure. Does he get faster in this? Okay, I know that's all fast, okay, but look. This is one of the worst dry brush buttons by far. Mind you, that's 100%. You can always drive reversal. So if you block this, you can drive reversal, you punish him for it. It's one of the worst. I swear. I swear to God. That's not that good. This one. And it's only +1. I'm just saying, compared to the usual that we're used to. Okay, just to give you an example. Honda does a dry brush standing medium punch, right? That's a +10, that's +5. Instantly on the basic, okay? You know, but whatever. Yeah, but don't worry about that. We're gonna do it from this. We know the distance we can see. We gotta look from the options and how fast the acceleration is, etc. You know. But this one, I think this one's really good. Not gonna hate in this one. Like that's hella fast. Holy shit! It's like Hondas. That's hella fast. Have you guys seen Hondas kick like that? That's hella fast. That's way better. Why are you doing this one? Why do you guys do this instead of that kick? I guess it leaves you further, and it's a little bit slower. 16 frame startup. Yeah, that's quite slow. Yeah, you need a requirement, so it can't be. I guess you put it in unfair. It's better than reuse, right? I think you put it unfair. Yeah. Oh, it breaks the eye. Oh shit, that's mad good then. I think you put him here. I think so. Something about Jamie that's good at least. Yeah, I know. But if you think about, he's not gonna get that situation a lot. But in the same time, his driver's HP is kind of nice too. If it's a 3-hitter, you know, in a way. But what's his standard when he's just level 1? That's how you gotta base it off. More. Let's see. Examine. Yeah, still has it. It's still good. That's still better than reuse. That's still good. This level 1. 100% he gets a combo of that. Like, but sure, it's not the best situation, but you get a hit, and you can probably link this for sure. Right? Whatever the fuck, you know, it's not the worst. But it's fast. And I have this as an option. Right? Yeah, so I think this dude needs to be somewhere around here. I don't think he's better. Okay, I think his driver's better than Honda's. Okay? It's just that Honda is a better character. That's all I'm saying. Like, Honda is not even that fastest. It's just very far. So you can close in the distance. And it just meshes well with his archetype. That's why we put him there. It's definitely way better than anybody in OK. Because Honda is slow, right? Like slow character in general. Like, but what he gets out of his knockdown, and it creates more situation. If you get this right, see, it's really good. You know. and the dry brush cancel. So it's not like the best dry brush, but for what he has, okay, it's kind of insane. Let's not forget about that gig too, you know. And this will become an overhead now. Yeah, you know what I mean. So then you gotta got this. Like, so I'm saying definitely better than Ryu and Guile by a mile. It's like really better. Like so that's why we had to create an unfair tier, you know. And so I like how where Honda is. Wait, let me see that Honda clip. What's happening there? Hold up. Hold up. What's that? Oh, that's we like this man, dude. That man's an inspiration. What are you guys talking about? This is a fucking inspiration. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this man. 100%. Telling you.
Walk the line of fire. And it's close to burnout. Oh, it is burnout too, so Chip's a big problem, and he gets the headbutt on the jump back.
My man. Bro, I'm a fan of that guy. I don't care what anybody says. Like, that guy is a definition that you can do whatever you want, and you can do it. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. So that, I like that. He's doing that. And he did it in Street Fighter 5 with Ken, mind you. So I'm just saying, can you imagine that? This man is training, and he is visually impaired. Bro, that is fucking awesome, man. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, he was a Ken player. There's already a documentary, or Red Bull made a documentary about him. I guess an inspiration. And you could hear he was able to see back then, so that's why he understands. But then he lost his vision, and or his vision is severely impaired. I do not know the full details, but and he is able to play fighting games and able to compete and beat people. Sure, he loses. He doesn't win the whole tournament, of course, but he's better than 90% of the player base. I feel that way. Or not 90, maybe 85. I'm saying this man is taking out people left and right, like that the people that's been playing, you know? Like play Ken. Or maybe he can play both. Who knows? Okay, but anyways. Look, I was so inspired by him. I was like, man, this guy's amazing, you know? Like, that's crazy. You're gonna watch it? And then I thought about it. I was like, that's why I told you guys, ask you out. Like, I hella wanted to do I hella wanted to try to do what he's currently doing. I want to do a blindfold myself and try to play based on the sounds of the game, enable them all. Because I want to struggle and feel that how difficult that is, how difficult to do that. But then I realized, well, what if people start thinking that I'm trying to make fun of this person or might take it as a negative, which is definitely not the case. That's why I said, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because people might think that I'm mocking the guy, which is the exact opposite. You know. That's why I haven't done. But I really wanted to do that one. I want to be able to do it because I used to do that in Marvel 3. I used to do the fucking 100+ hit combos with my eyes closed. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And they gonna take everything out of context as well. You know. Yeah, so that's why I didn't even bother doing it, which is sad. Because the intention there was like, I want to experience the struggle and show you guys how difficult this is, and this man is doing it. Let's use this man as an inspiration. That you guys can do whatever you guys want to do, as long as you put your mind into it. You know, I wanted it to be a positive thing. Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying, like that. What I'm trying to do is a very like genuine, like thing. I feel like I just want to try it. You know. I even wanted to add a little bit more flavor to it. Like, okay, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna announce it to y'all. I guess this is our activity today, and then you know how like this has classic is a C, and then you want to click modern is an M, right? So I'm gonna show an overlay, and I'm gonna create one. It's called B. You know, like blindfold. blindfold controls. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we're gonna call that like that. But then people are gonna find a way to fucking make that a negative, you know? But I'm saying, but despite that, I'm trying to be positive there in a way, but add a little bit more flavors. It's not a stale, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I know, but I'm saying there's a lot more worse thing can happen to me, but that one situation. Yeah. Okay, let me try Dawson now for my tier list of dry brushes. I think Dawson might fall in the okay category because Dawson's dry brush is better than Lily's so far. And I don't think, man, this dry brush is really pretty good. But it's not, no, it's not better than the other guys because he doesn't really have a move like that. Because his dry brush combos are from far, so he definitely needs his dry brush super good because Dawson plays super different than every character. Like, so he plays like that. So it's so different if you compare it hand in hand. It's really different. I swear, it's the opposite side, right, of the coin. So he's not playing standard. But if you guys think about this character, like he gives him so much movement options that like he gets more opportunities than usual. So it's actually really weird. Like, the application of his drive rush is not the same as other characters, so it's hard for you to gauge it. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's a very risky one, that I know. Like, it's hard, so that's what I'm saying. But even though my intention was like good, does not matter. And just what I hate about it. But it's okay. Yeah, so like I'm saying, like Dawson's Drive Rush is weird. So it's a different application overall. So how do you even gauge this? Because I'm telling you this, Dawson can utilize his Drive Rush way better than Ryu and Lily. Guile doesn't even have that much Drive Rush stuff. He only has Sonic Boom and Drive Rush Boom. And Sonic Boom Drive Rush Cake. That's it. Dawson uses all of it. Like, this is what I'm saying. So it's hard to gauge it. I'm not defending my character, mind you. I'm just telling you the options that he does have. Yeah. Unfair. I would not put it. I guess you can put him here too. You definitely can. Actually, that's right. You could put him with Honda, huh? In every tier list, Honda and Dawson was always together. And so for some fucking reason, I always with Kareka. At Evo we were all together and then we were always online also. It's kind of weird. But it's so weird, right? How it all comes down to. It's so sick. It's so sick. It's just weird. This is not a normal. This is a tier list of Drive Rush. This is a Drive Rush tier list, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Drive Rush tier list. Like the speed and the options you have when you Drive Rush, not the actual strength of the character. Yes. The boy sincere. Just to give you an update of what we're doing currently. Okay. So we are supposed to test. But is it okay that we put Dawson unfair or you put it with Ryu and Guile? But I just showed you guys all the op. Dawson can slide and cancel it to fireball and fireball to that. Long limbs into that. Far limbs into a driver's cancel. He can do driver's to teleport. Like I'm just saying, like he does everything with it. It's insane. But and he can do more drive rush than Lily, Marissa, Guile, and Ryu, Honda, everybody. Like, you know, those things combined, but whatever. Yeah, yeah, they don't really do much. He has a lot of options, and all of them are pretty okay, but none of them are overbearing. I understand it. Understand that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, but he is not like he uses dry brush to control, not to maul people. If that makes sense, it's a different archetype. So so he would do he would do things so much more different than a normal character, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess he's just different. He's different, but not unfair. But he has definitely better than Ryu and Ga. So we just put him in okay for now. What's up? What's up? What's up, dude? How are you? Right. So okay. So now let's check Cammy's dry brush. Oh, her driver sucks. Because she doesn't need it. She doesn't need a dry brush. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't need it. What are you talking about? I slept the whole time. Hi. Huh? What are you talking about? Okay. Let's go. Okay, so I think Cammy's not mediocre, right? Does she have a lot of options? Yeah, she doesn't have problems getting in. And people, in mobility-wise, she just, that's not a problem because she has drill, she has knuckle, she has this, she has every jump known to man, right? Okay. Like, so she does not need it. But it's not the worst. It's probably the same tier as Chun-Li and Zangief. You know, it's within that. Right? So it's one of those weird shit. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know. This is a hard one, actually. They're doing everything. But the main decision factor is the dry brush. 70% of that. And then the rest is the options afterwards. That's basically how you make that. Because that, like, being able to use it a lot more is more important than the options after. Because you either have a lot of options, but you can't use it as much because of the speed or whatever distance, then it's useless, right? Okay, huh? Is this okay? Because this, she uses dry brushes here, right? Yeah, that's just fuck. She uses it for that. That's the only time she uses it. You know? That's the only time she uses it. So, I think we put Cammy in the lead tier, huh? Wait, now our list is getting worse. You can't put her okay, and these guys are mediocre. You put her mediocre. Yeah. That's a very short dry brush too. Because if you add dry brush cancels too, you know, are super good. Kind of like Dalsum's dry brush cancels are insane. Actually, dude, the dry brush cancels of these two are so good, but everybody's dry brush cancel is good. Nobody has a bad dry brush cancel because they're all the same. So that's, you can't, that's a different one. Dry brush cancel is generic. What the fuck? So you shouldn't add that. It's a cancel. You cancel the recovery of the move that you have, and instantly after dash, then you're good, right? So nothing crazy about that. Yeah. Now Rashid. This one is probably gonna go to unfair. Because it's really good with this guy. Like, he's very fast with, like, his other options, right? Let me see this. Actually, she doesn't really need it as much too because of the wind. Like, look at this shit. Sorry. Sorry. Like, I'm saying, so sorry. I know. That's what I was doing. That's hella good. Even just this is hella good. That and this. They're very good for sure. This one, look. Look at this. Like that added along with that situation is like, no, Kimberly's is way better. Like, see, Kimberly's, it would go far, see? His is not like that. Kimberly's for sure is better. But this one, since he has all the wind, and he has this as part of his mobility, right? Then he has the winds, charges, you know, the enhanced whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's really good. The driver's fiend. Yeah, he's over it for sure. I'm saying, he's definitely, nothing about him it can be bad. You know? It's hella good to do that blink. Damn, that's really good slide. Only minus 10 point blank. Damn. Yeah, that's the blink. Minus 6. Can you make that better? Second. It's the startup of that. After the dash and run 7, so 27 frames total, huh? He has to run before he gets access to that. That's a very hard fireable punish. 27 frames? That's really bad. Yeah, I wish he can do it with this though. He can't do drive or slide. That's what I'm saying. Compared to Kimberly. See what I mean? It's not the same. His drive rush is the short burst, like, situation. Okay. So now I guess we're complete. I think we've finally concluded our drive rush character list. I think so. Yeah, that's right. Over Honda, yeah, like that. We finally finished it. This is really good list. This is our drive rush tier list. Like this. Like that. Really good.